Black Friday has come and gone, Cyber Monday has come and gone, and you still haven't bought a 3D printer. Not really sure what you're waiting for, but you're in luck because Bambu Lab's Black Friday sale actually goes until December 5th at 2 a.m. Eastern Time. So what we're gonna do in this video is we're gonna go over my thoughts of the sale one last time. Now you guys might be saying, why do you keep recommending Bambu Lab machines? Well, let me fill you in on a little secret. I own the Anycubic Cobra 3 Max. I own the Cheetah Q2. Both of those were sent to me for free by the manufacturers. I paid for my Centauri Carbon, I paid for my A1, I paid for my H2S, and I paid for my P1S. Now, which of those machines do you guys think I've actually booted up within the last week? If your answer was only Bambu Lab machines, then you are correct. So that's why I go ahead and recommend them to everyone, because they're my preferred machine of choice, and I think they're extremely reliable. And anytime you have issues with them, you can just go ahead and Google it, and someone's probably ran into your same issue. And I think that goes a long way because these machines are so popular, there's so much support online, and not only that, they have all the spare parts you could ever need on their website, which goes a long way with me because I don't want to deal with customer service. If something breaks and it was my fault, I just want to go buy it. It's to my door in like less than a week and I'm up and running again. So let's go ahead and get into what I think of the sales, and we'll also have some more sales that we'll talk about later in the video. So first off, the A1. I really just think this is your basic budget 3D printer for $200 or $279 for the combo. I think this is more meant for little kids. The build plate size is really small, so if you could swing it, I would just go with the A1. The A1 is one of my favorite 3D printers of all time. This is what got me back into 3D printing. It's so easy to use. If you're only printing PLA and PETG, I think it's a fantastic option for you. Even if you're going to just print for kids and stuff, this allows you to work on those bigger projects. So again, if you're only printing PLA and PETG, then this could be the machine for you. It's gonna be the cheapest machine and the most reliable machine I feel like you can get on the market. As far as like cheap and also still having extra features, the Centauri Carbon is out there. You may be looking at that machine as well for 280 bucks. But it doesn't offer multicolor, and I don't know if that's coming. So if you're looking at multicolor printing, the A1 is like the best option I feel like in this price range for $379. Moving on to the P1S, if you're looking for something that's fully enclosed, you're not quite sure if you're gonna print those engineering filaments yet, you're only planning on PLA PETG, but you want the capability later down the road, the P1S is a perfect option for you. All you have to do is upgrade it to a hardened steel nozzle, which usually runs you less than $50. Now you do want to upgrade the extruder assembly as well as the nozzle. I do recommend just picking up the full assembly for the nozzle. Is so much easier to swap. You don't want to sit there and take apart that thing. Honestly, I recommend it. It's worth the $30 or the $15, $20 extra just to not have to think with that and be able to plug it in and go. So it usually runs you about $50 extra to upgrade to a hardened steel assembly if you want those later down the road. Now keep in mind, this one is only available for pre-order. It does say it's estimated to ship December 30th. I've seen people online getting them before that, but you are going to wait a little bit. Overall, this is probably the best option for most people. I would also add that you want to upgrade to the AMS2 version. This does future-proof you a little bit more. You might be asking about the screen. What about future-proofing? Most of the time, you only print from the app or on your computer. So I don't even remember the last time I used the screen. Maybe like 2 weeks ago of constant printing. And then also if you buy the AMS2, you're future-proofing yourself, because if you go buy a P2S, you can buy that combo and either have 2 AMS systems, or you only have to buy the solo machine and you can just sell your P1S you have now. You get the upgraded motors and all of that ease of use that comes with the AMS2. If you guys have any questions, I can't remember everything to put in this video, but leave them in the comments below. And if at any point you're enjoying the video, remember to hit that subscribe button. But moving on to the P2S, this is overall just your best option. You're not getting a discount on this machine. It's a brand new machine that recently launched in the United States. We could finally get it. I think it was like November 18th or something. And the machine itself did come out in October. So $800. I don't even know if they're offering free shipping on this thing, but you can get it. It's readily available in stock. But think about this. This is future-proofing yourself. So if you want to splurge a little bit over the P1S, you can future-proof yourself, but I don't think it's absolutely necessary. So if you're looking at the combo version, it's $800. I only recommend getting the combos when you're looking at the AMS systems. It's just so much easier swapping out filament, using filament, automatically reloading. It's just, the ease of use is just there. Now, if you want to save on shipping on this, because I'm not sure if it's offering free shipping, you can order from Best Buy or Micro Center. I think some of the people have been able to find them in stock there. But this is going to future-proof yourself. You're going to have a machine that's supported for the next 3 years if you go ahead and get the P2S and you get the touchscreen. You know, if that's important to you, you get a little bit more of like airflow systems and stuff like that. You know, upgraded motors. There's a lot to like about the P2S, but again, it's not a discount, and I don't think you'll see discounts on this until Bambu Lab's anniversary sale that they do every year in June, July. There is a big jump from this machine to the H2S to $1,500 for the combo version. There's a lot to like about this machine. The only thing they're offering right now is free shipping. It is a pre-order. It says December 21st, and it's their biggest machine to date that they currently offer. It's a solo nozzle. It's perfect for cosplayers that want to print like your helmets in one go, things like that. Now, should you buy this as your first 3D printer? I don't think so. This is a lot to spend. $1,500 is a big pill to swallow. I did buy the combo when it first initially launched, but I have a lot of 3D printers. I made money back from making content on this 3D printer. I just don't know if I can justify this for your very first 3D printer. But if you're someone that you want to print cosplay, you have extra money, maybe you're, I don't know, yeah, you have the money sitting in your bank account, it's a fantastic option for you. But again, that's a lot to spend for a 3D printer, especially if it's your first 3D printer. If you're looking to upgrade from like a P1S to this, you'll be amazed at the difference. Like, honestly, like it's like going from like a, I don't know, like a Chevy Cavalier, if you know, you know. I don't even think they make those anymore, to like a Camaro. It's a lot different. Maybe it's not that extensive or that extreme, but it's pretty crazy. Moving on to the H2D, I don't own this one, but I just for the combo at $2,000, it's getting harder and harder for me to like reason in my head, why would you ever pick up this machine? Especially when the Vortex system to upgrade is like $800 to the H2C. And so it's really hard for me to recommend this machine. I think you should just go ahead and go with the newly released H2C sitting for pre-order December 18th for $2,400. Now, $400, when you're spending $2,000, $400 is not a lot. Like, honestly, like, just splurge for the H2C. That's my opinions at this point. Maybe you want a tool changer instead, then you probably are looking at a lower range 3D printer anyway to fill this gap. But that's my thoughts on the H2C. I think it looks like a fun machine to play around with. You know, there's a lot of videos out there, people talking about the heat bed, but I think those are, anyway, I don't want to comment on that. It's a little weird. But talking about this, again, I think if you're looking at the H2D, you might as well just go with the H2C. That's my thoughts. And that's what I would do if I was looking to buy one of those machines. Lastly, again, this is more for like people who are not aware like how it's a benefit to print with Bambu Lab PLA. What happens if you have the AMS system or if you have the AMS Lite? They actually come with this little tag that's called an RFID tag. Now, the RFID tag basically tells the printer or the AMS system what color is already there. So that's a pretty big benefit if you're using Bambu Lab's filament. So if you're a parent and you want very hands-off, you don't want your kids messing with it, you just want them to be able to watch it print, and you want very easy, extreme ease of use, or maybe you want it even easier for your kids to print something, well, you go ahead and put a spool on there of Bambu Lab PLA. It immediately tells the software what color you have there. So that's one of the benefits of printing with PLA. But this discount is good, and normally you have to buy like, I think it's like 8 rolls or 6 rolls to get a discount, and it brings them usually down for the refills to $13.99. Right now though, if you buy up to 18 rolls, you can get them for $10.99. I'm gonna place one last order before this sale ends for 18 rolls, but that's because I use a lot of PLA. You can use this and spread it out over the course of a year. If you have the AMS2, you can dry it in there if you're in an extremely humid environment. But they do come vacuum sealed, so for the most part, you should be able just to use them. As long as you're going to use them within the next 6 months, I think you're going to be okay. You want to order it in bulk, so that way you don't have to buy this for your kids later down the road. Or maybe you just want a ton of different colors. I think you should look at buying just the Bambu Lab PLA. It's just a lot easier to use. And you guys might be saying, you're falling for the Bambu Lab ecosystem. they make it extremely easy, and that's a main benefit of using their PLA. So I would recommend using their PLA. At least if you're first starting out, I do recommend the Sunlu PLA 4-pack bundle for just a basic, like cheap PLA. Right now, it was only still running $45. I'll leave a link to that down below, where it comes out to $12.50 a roll. And you can actually use those spools again for the refills for Bambu Lab's PLA. And even the refills come with that little RFID tag. When you put it on into the AMS system, it tells you what color it is going to be. So again, especially if you're a parent, it makes it a lot easier to use, but you don't have to use their PLA. And if you're not buying and getting the discounts on the rolls, $20 for one roll is a lot to spend. Don't spend that. You can definitely save money elsewhere. And again, you don't have to use Bambu Lab PLA. You can just manually type it in. It's just a little bit more of a nuisance, but it still works. On top of this, guys, just as a friendly reminder, if you're into mini printing, my mini factory is actually running a Black Friday sale or Cyber Monday sale as well, whatever you want to call it, where there's 50% off a lot of the miniatures and a lot of the files on their website. If you guys missed it, there was a lot of discounts over the last weekend as well on files. But keep in mind, so if you're looking at buying some 3D files from some people, go ahead and check out their Patreons, check out all this stuff for discounts. Maybe you can get some 3D files for even cheaper. I like Rescale Miniatures, and it looks like he's participating in the Black Friday sale when it comes to my mini factory, and I'll be showing off some of those resin printed minis soon. So outside of that, guys, I do appreciate you for watching the video. If you have any questions, please leave it down in the comments below. As always, thank you to my members that we currently have, and we'll see you guys next time and on Friday for 3D printing news at 6 a.m. Arizona time.